Assalamualaikum and good morning to sir. Today we will like to present about company Alibaba. First, my name is NADHIRAH binti AZIZAN.
My name is INSYIRAH binti NOORHISAM.
My name is NURUL.
My name is IMAN HASANAH binti BADRI.
And my name is ALIAH NAJWA binti ALFU'AT.
Okay, next. First, I would like to present about company description, which is Alibaba. Alibaba Group Holding Limited is a Chinese multinational technology conglomerate specializing in e-commerce, retail, the internet, and the technology. Because it's international appeal, the company's name was inspired by the figure of Alibaba from the Middle Eastern folktale collection 1001 Night. Alibaba also provide consumer to consumer, business to consumer, and business to business sales service through online portal as well as electronic payment system, retail search engines, and cloud computing service. Alibaba became the second Asian business to surpass the 500 billion valuation milestone in January 2018. Alibaba has the sixth highest worldwide brand value as of 2020, and Alibaba is one of the world top merchants and an online marketplace globally.
Next, I will talk about the type of product or services that Alibaba will provide. First, business to business. Second, C2C, which is consumer to consumer. And third is B2C, business to consumer. B2B is a form of transaction between business, such as one involving a manufacturer or an wholesaler and a retailer. Okay, for example, Alibaba website introduced a new business to business for e-commerce. The idea behind the creation is to develop an environment where Chinese manufacturing can interact with international buyers. Okay, so consumer to consumer is a business model that allows consumer to buy and sell directly between each other. So Alibaba can register as the users can register as a sellers in Alibaba without any registration fees. So B2C is a commerce transaction. Business sells product or service directly to consumer. For example, Alibaba Business, they provide a payment method according to each country currency, since Alibaba was a global. This will enable the company to facilitate its customer in every purchase they make by using existing transaction. Next. Okay. The role of distribution in the supply chain. Okay, distribution is the step taken to move and store a product from the supplier stage to a customer stage in the supply chain. The role it's to help consumer in reducing costs. Second, to help improve customer service. Third, to help Alibaba improve supply chain efficiency. Fourth, provide a very high level of customer responsiveness. Next, improve the relationship between producer and also customers. And other than that, to help customer in making order quickly and faster. And the last one is satisfying customer needs at the lowest possible cost. Next.
Okay, factor is putting distribution network design. Its distribution network has two dimensions, which is provided by customer in service factor and also cost factor. First is service factor. Response time, amount of time takes to customer to receive an order. In Alibaba, the shopper response is fast, but the order will take time to receive to the customer because They will collect each of the item and then pack the item and then send to the customer. Next is product variety. Product variety is number of different of configuration that are offered by distribution network. Alibaba, they have so many kinds of product, such as electronic vehicle accessory, fashion accessory. Next is product availability. In product availability, Alibaba, some of the product available, but some of the product not ready in stock. Next is customer experience. Customer experience in Alibaba is many customers said they are satisfied with the delivery because they understand it will take a long time to collect the item from each of shop. Time to market is the time to bring a new product to the market. In Alibaba, they might just take a few days to bring a new product in the website. Order visibility. Order visibility is the ability of customer to track their order from placement to delivery. Alibaba have a good and package tracking. It's very easy. They have a tracking order track to track a package. So customer only copy their tracking number and pass in order track. Returnability is the ease which customer can return unsatisfactory merchandise, and in Alibaba, 30 days after delivery, if the customer not satisfied with the product, they can request a refund, but there are some of policy. Next is cost factor. In inventory, Alibaba can be challenging and time consuming because Alibaba have business to business purchases. It impossibly to find profitable dropshipping deals on the platform. For transportation, many believe that Alibaba shipping was expensive because the long distance due to shipping with low quantity and using the wrong shipping method. Next is facility and handling. Some saving and handling costs if the manufacturer can manage small shipments or ship from the production line. In Alibaba, company managed to have a smaller packaging, which means lower freight costs. Information, Alibaba have so many products, and they have so many products, they will have so many retailers in every shop. Next is design option for a distribution network. We choose distribution storage with package carrier delivery for Alibaba because the option is not inventory, not helped by manufacturer at the factory, but helped by distributor or retailer. Alibaba used this approach combined with drop shipping from a manufacturer or distributor. In terms of service factor, in response time, Alibaba take a long time, meanwhile product variety is lower than the manufacturer. Order feasibility and returnability is faster. This is because Alibaba, they focus on their customer. One of the reasons why many people still use Alibaba when they do online shipping, in terms of time to market and product availability is higher. Some shop in Alibaba, they need to order first. Lastly, customer experience, Alibaba is better because customer can place and receive order even if the suppliers are very far away. So next is cost factor. Cost factor, inventory is higher because Alibaba, they want to maintain accurate inventory record, manage stock level, reduce inventory, and transportation is higher for faster moving and also due to shipping from sea. In facility and handling is higher than manufacturer storage. Lastly, information in Alibaba is simple infrastructure. Thank you. Next.
Okay, next, I will talk about online sales and the distribution network. For online sales, I choose transportation. Alibaba is a big global. Alibaba is a big global company that has transformed the way consumers buy and sell things online. So this corporation has a large global distribution network that allow is to deliver diverse selection of items to consumers all over the world. So the uh, oh no. For online sale, I choose to interact with client and supplier from different nation because Alibaba, the main of customer is around the world, so global. So Alibaba need to interact with client and supply from different nation. And then next is a range of distant resource and service. Alibaba has created a range of digital resource and service to assist merchants in growing their companies on the platform. Next is the distribution network that we choose is transportation because transportation is in charge of moving things from their point of origin to their location of consumption. And next, for the last distribution network is advanced technology and data analytics. Uh, Advanced technology ni also support Alibaba distribution network because to streamline its logistical process and guarantee that products are delivered to client as swiftly and effectively as possible. The company use machine learning algorithm. Next, next is a supply chain network design. So for the supply chain network design, refer to the process creating the structure of a supply chain to fulfill the demands of customer while meeting the corporate objective. So Alibaba supply chain network is intended to be efficient, flexible, and scalable. The organization has developed a variety of techniques to optimize its supply chain network. So for the first supply chain, is a strong logistical network is to support purchasing activity, and the corporation has invested in logistical infrastructure including warehousing, transportation, and last mile delivery. Alibaba has established a supply chain management approach based on data. Using advanced analytic and machine learning algorithm, the organization analyze data on customer behavior, inventory level, and supply chain performance. So Alibaba has established a platform-based business strategy that allow it to link customer and merchant effortlessly. And the company platform provide a number of service to merchant, including product listing, promotion, and logistic assistance. Thank you. That's all.
Okay, so now I'm going to talk about the role of network design. So, role of network design is the decision include how many manufacturing plants, product lines, distribution centers, and cross-dock facilities a firm should have, where they should be located, how much capacity should be allocated to each facility, which product should each facility produce or handle, and which markets should each facility serve. So in this role, we have four type of role, which are facility role that consume four types, which is consumers, private label, manufacturing, drop shipping, and also wholesaling. Next, facility location. Facility location it has a long-term impact on a supply chain's performance because it is expensive to shut down a facility or move it to a different location. So a good location decision can help a supply chain be responsive while keeping its low cost. And then next, capacity allocation. Capacity allocation, it can be altered more easily than location, but capacity decision do tend to stay in place for several years. And last but not least, market and supply allocation. Allocation of supply sources and market to facility it has a significant impact on performance because it affects total production, inventory and transportation costs incurred by the supply chain to satisfy customer demand. Next.
Okay, next is we discuss about factors influencing network design decision. We have 5 factors that influence network design decision. First factor is a strategic factor. Strategic factor is factor that has substantial influence on corporation capability to accomplish its goals. So Alibaba performance has been boosted by these factors. So what is a strategic factor? Is a platform ecosystem. It is a system that interrelated items, company and consumers that collaborate to produce benefits for all concerned parties. So Alibaba has developed a huge ecosystem that combines e-commerce, online wallets, data storage and logical service. This ecosystem has been assist the firm in creating a huge connection and helping it to acquire a sizable portion of China e-commerce industry. Second factors is competitive factors. Competitive factors are elements that influence the level of market structure. Alibaba primary competitive factors include price competition. So price competition we find as an environment where market and participant mainly because of the cost of their goods or offerings. So Alibaba works in an extremely competitive market where pricing is an important aspect in recruiting and maintaining consumers. So other e-commerce firms are also focusing on cheap costs, clamping down on Alibaba profitability. Okay, second factor is a political factor. Political factor is any component with a significant impact on political discourse and national policy. So Alibaba can be influenced by political factor between a political conflict between China and some other nation. So Alibaba is a Chinese company. Any rising divisions among Chinese and various nations can have a consequences on Alibaba business. So border for the example is can be result in tariff which raise the price of outsourcing product and reduce Alibaba earnings. So other factors is infrastructure factors. Infrastructure factors refer to different elements or facilities that can have effect on a specific consequences. Some of the example infrastructure factors of Alibaba is cloud computing infrastructure. The shipment of computing service such as web server, backup and database is referred to a cloud computing. So Alibaba Cloud is a significant cloud computing service in both China and around the world. It offers platform service to support Alibaba e-commerce and other business such as computer power, storage and database. For the last factor is macroeconomic factors. Macroeconomic factors is a broad economic measure that influence a market overall effectiveness. Some significant macroeconomic factors that can impact Alibaba is a consumer confidence. Consumer confidence is measured as a consumer belief about broad economic condition plus their particular spending habit. Consumer confidence is a main factor of commerce revenue shift in buyer attitude and purchasing behavior can have effect on Alibaba sales and earnings. For example, a loss in consumer confidence owing to financial instability could result in lower profit for Alibaba. Okay, next.
Okay, next, I will talk about impact of globalization. So in this impact, we have 5 types of impact of globalization, which are business model, support services for customer satisfaction, profit model, sensitivity to business opportunity, and also credit model. Globalization is a process that refers to the flow of material and spiritual products that breaks through the constraint of regions and national boundaries and affects life in every corner of the planet. So for the first type of impact of globalization, first, Alibaba provides services mainly to small enterprises and individuals. This is a defined is a unique business opportunity which emancipate the productive forces of small enterprises and offers more diversified consumption choices for consumer. And next, we have unconventional profit model. This refers to changes for services in marketing and technical support instead of for admission. This contribute large and robust market share made for loyal customer. And then for the third, reliable credit model refers to an accurate credit model that helps to develop a trustworthy reputation among customers. All sellers and on the e-commerce platform are requested to pass an online certificate test to verify their identify information. And then, other than that, Alibaba provides service offerings as a comfortable environment and positive online customer experience, lead to high user engagement. Alibaba also offers of support services to ensure optimal customer satisfaction by helping sellers to maintain positive interaction with buyers. And last but not least, unique business opportunity, thereby positioning itself as a leader in developing customer loyalty. Thank you. Next.
Okay, so now I will talk about the onshore versus offshore design decision of the Alibaba. Okay, so in this section, we know that Alibaba is the world's largest online wholesaler marketplace for global trade. Their website allows exporters in China to connect with the buyer in other countries, in over 2,000 countries. So, onshore can be defined as the act of contracting part of the business activity and an onshore activity to an onshore company in the same country or countries of origin. So first, build brand awareness. Alibaba to become onshore companies that have been a part of the local brand name that general public is familiar with. Alibaba will successfully makes their brand awareness by becoming the first large company in the world with primary listing in both New York and Hong Kong. Next, second is reducing the transit time. For Alibaba products have been ordered by the customer, the customer will not wait too long to receive the item that they have been ordered using Alibaba website. So, third, no exchanging rate issues that will affect Alibaba profit in their country because they use the onshore option. The onshore option is flexible and can change production level and thus variable cost to match the demand levels. Number 4 is onshore also will help Alibaba in reducing their tax costs. It will make the country's apparent new push on tax evasion hard to enforce. Okay, so next is offshore. Okay, offshore is the process of relocating some or all business process to another country. So first, reducing their costs by hiring local employee. Okay, Alibaba created a platform where small and medium-sized Chinese companies could sell their product and services globally in simplified model. Alibaba.com company can reduce their costs by hiring local employees to work in their organization. By allowing businesses to focus on their core competencies, offshore outsourcing can help them become more efficient. Okay, number 2, it also helps Alibaba in reaching new markets and give Alibaba an opportunity to enter market in each countries. Thus, it also can reduce Alibaba in reducing the transportation costs. Offshore will help Alibaba to have the availability of operating hours. this company has the opportunity to operate 24 hours per day due to different countries having their different time zone since Alibaba was around the world. Thank you.
So
Next.
recommendation that can be have at Alibaba is first, it can increase dependency on automation. So Alibaba should enhance its utilization of technology like SAI and robotic to enhance logistic performance. This could assist eliminate errors, enhance precisions, and accelerate the entire product delivery operation. Second is improve facility design. Alibaba must optimize warehouse sites to decrease logistic expense while improving customer demand. Alibaba should possibly lower delivery schedules and expenses by properly constructing facilities near the big cities or mass transit system. Last is to discover different delivery avenues. Alibaba also have to investigate alternative delivery methods such as collaborations with shops or transportation to broaden its reach and enhance consumer distribution channels. Alibaba may increase user happiness and generate greater revenue by providing more delivery service. Next.
Next is conclusion. So in conclusion, Alibaba is very a good example when it comes to customer needs and the value provided by the customer. So Alibaba consolidate service and cost into account. Alibaba would benefit from distribution network that combine distributors storage with package carrier. Online transaction Alibaba is very effective. The company has a massive what we call a global distribution network that allows to supply uh, a wide range of product to client all around the world. Thank you.
That's all from us. Thank you.